Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the middle school gym for tonight's struggle. We won't call it a Titanic struggle. This is a three-way struggle.
Yeah.
We've got Bethel Tate, New Richmond, and Wilmington in a tri-meet here for wrestling tonight. I'm going to be manning the camera, and AJ will be doing your play-by-play, your grapple-by-grapple, and I'll interject occasionally as I see fit with our action there. But anyway, you're listening to CampusNation.com, AJ Ganger and Rick Phillips doing the broadcast tonight. So stay tuned for some great action. And if you have any comments or whatever, certainly log into our site and post some comments on the site, and we'll go through them and repost them on our website tonight. Let us know what you think about wrestling.
Sawyer Garrison at 106 pounds takes a forfeit for Wilmington. In our first matchup, we have Wilmington taking on New Richmond in our first duel of the evening here this evening. Coming out is our 120-pound weight class. Taylor Steele of Wilmington. Nice ankle pick right off the whistle for Steele. Puts his man right on his back. Getting some back points here. Working for the pinfall. Lane Dees taking on Taylor Steele. Taylor getting back points. Trying to get the pinfall here. He's in good position, got his hips down. Trying to get that shoulder blade down on the mat for a pin. And Steele puts him right back on his back. It's 2-0. 1 minute, 8 seconds remaining in our first period in our 120-pound weight class. 3 near fall, making it 5-0 to Taylor Steele here in the early going. We're under a minute in our first period of our first matchup this evening. There's a tilt by Steele. He got a 4 count. Earning 2 back points. Puts in a chicken wing, steps over the head, looking for the pinfall here. Good bridge by Dees. Now Steele coming out to the side, getting his hips down. 30 seconds remaining in the period. And 3 more near fall, making it 8-0. Got a bar half, and he's going to run it over. Good job by Steele. Got that synced in deep. And that's going to do it for their first period here. It is 11-0 Taylor Steele leading Lane Dees in our 120-pound matchup this evening between Wilmington and New Richmond. New Richmond wearing the red and black singlets. Wilmington in their white, black, and orange. Steele will choose down to begin the second period. And Bethel Tate is here this evening. Before our matchup earlier, the junior high team was wrestling Bethel Tate in a duel. Steele up on his feet trying to get the escape. Dees got a claw ride. Now he's in a half spiral. After the forfeit at 106 and a double forfeit at 113, we're looking at a 6-0 lead for Wilmington in the dual meet so far this evening. Dees has a leg in, got a cross ride, and a good sit-out switch by Steele, but a good follow by Dees to stay in control on top. Still 11-0. Taylor Steele in the lead from Wilmington. Now Dees is high. He's got to get his hips back. Steele going to come out the back door. He's also got Dees close to his back. Steele still coming out the back. And he comes out the back for the reversal, making it 13-0. 2 more points, and Steele will win by technical fall, which will earn 5 team points for Wilmington. Got the hammer lock on the back now. Got the bar. Steele locks it up. Double chicken wing. Runs it over. Now he can sit here the remaining 30 seconds. Sink his hips down. Try to get a pinfall. He's going to sit out. Oh, that's painful. Good job by Steele sitting out. Got to get both shoulder blades down on the mat with 15 seconds left to go in period number 2. And it looks like Steele will not get the pinfall. And he is going to pick up a technical fall at the end of 2 periods. Your winner at the 120-pound weight class by way of tech fall, 16-0. Taylor Steele of Wilmington, earning 5 points for Wilmington, making the score 11-0. Coming up next, 126-pound weight class, Colin Green for Wilmington. Taking on either Nikolai Lewis or Brandon Plank from New Richmond. This is Brandon Plank from New Richmond, wrestling Colin Green, 126-pound weight class. Both wrestlers still in the neutral position. Nice head inside single by Plank. And Green try to come back with a high crotch and a lateral drop by Plank. Gets the 2 takedown. Getting back points now. Green's going to fight off his back here. He's going to give up a fall. And there's the pinfall. Brandon Plank, your winner at 126 pounds, earning a pin against Colin Green of Wilmington. Coming up next, 132-pound weight class, Jacob Boldman taking on Nikolai Lewis of New Richmond. Boldman, Wilmington, Lewis of New Richmond. Boldman tried to go for a double leg early. Comes back out. Nice slide by to a knee pick. And 2 points for Boldman off the bat. Boldman bringing the wrestler safely back down onto the mat as they stop. Go out of bounds. Lewis will be down. Boldman mounts. A minute and a half remaining in period number 1. Still a 2-0 lead for Jacob Boldman over Nikolai Lewis here in the early going. Still going to cut Lewis, making it 2-1. Work his takedowns a little bit. Staying on that head. Bad shot, comes back out, sprawls. Lewis is extended. He's in bad position here. Needs to get back up to his feet. Boldman picks up the head inside single. He's going to lift, bring him down to the mat. Nice whizzer by Lewis. And Boldman is going to get the 2, making it 4-1. They're going to go out of bounds. Lewis is still down. .30 seconds remaining in period number 1. A 4-0 lead for Jacob Boldman, or 4-1 lead for Jacob Boldman. Boldman trying to work for a turn. 15 left in the period. Locks up a cradle. Looking for some back points, possibly a fall here. Got to get that knee in the side. 5 seconds remaining in the period. Boldman in great position here. Reverse half in.
And that's going to be the end of the period. 3 near fall for Boldman, making it a 7-1 advantage after period number 1. Lewis's choice, he will defer to Boldman. Boldman will choose down. Claw spiral ride for Lewis. Up on his feet, trying to get the escape. Sit out switch on the other edge of the mat. Boldman looking for the reversal. He's got one. And they'll go out. Boldman will get one, and both wrestlers will be on their feet. Bad shot by Boldman, gets out. It's 8-1. Jacob Boldman in the lead. Minute and a half remaining in period number 2. You're watching high school wrestling. Tried jab whizzer there, didn't get it. Kind of a desperation move by Lewis, something he didn't need to try right there. Both wrestlers still end up on their feet after the scramble. Minute 10 remaining in the period number 2. Slide by Lewis, good one, but they go out of bounds. They're still neutral. Boldman with a fake, goes in with a nice double leg takedown by Jacob Boldman. Still no points because it was a great whizzer thrown in by Lewis. Boldman back up to his feet, and they're going to go back out. So no points on that double leg. Good defense. Boldman, high crotch, switches off to a double. Brings him down to his mat, straight to his back. There's 2 points and back points for Jacob Boldman. And 2 more near fall, making it 12-1. 30 seconds left in period number 2. Jacob Boldman in the lead and has a major decision at the moment. And they'll go out of bounds. Boldman still in control on top. 18 seconds remaining. Second period. Optional start. Boldman will place his hands on the Lewis's back, let him up, 12-2, 10-point lead, 15 seconds left in the period. Boldman looking for a slide by, didn't get it. Boldman fake shot, back out. Working that head. And that's going to do it for period number 2 with the score Jacob Boldman 12, Nikolai Lewis 2. Lewis will choose down to begin the third and final period. Got a claw, looking for a spiral. Switches off to a cross wrist. Boldman back to that claw ride. Minute 40 left. He's got a major decision. Looking for a fall and possibly a technical fall here. Push the bar back up on his back. He's got a cheap tilt there if he just runs it. Boldman is going to cut him. It's 12-3. Lewis tried a shot, got back out. Good defense. Both wrestlers will be on their feet still. 12-3, 1:13 remaining in the third and final period in our 132-pound matchup. There's a shot, good defense, snap down, go behind, no points yet. Boldman's going to bring him down to the mat, and no points. They were on the edge of the mat, still neutral. 40 seconds remaining in our third period. Oh, man. Try to lat drop on the edge of the line, but they go both step out of bounds. 32 seconds remaining. Boldman, nice move. There's two. No back points. And the match will end at 14-3. 11-point victory for Jacob Boldman with a major decision, giving Wilmington 4 more points. Coming up next, 138-pound weight class, Isaac Allen of Wilmington, taking on either Ryan Wolf or Clayton Hatcher. Snap down. Ryan Wolf switches to that double, gets 2. Ryan Wolf, Isaac Allen, 138-pound weight class. Allen trying to get an escape here. 54 seconds left, down 2-0. Allen going to kick, try to get 1 here. 30 seconds left. Ten seconds left in period number 1. Still a 2-0 advantage for Ryan Wolf. All Allen has to do here is stand up, and he's out. That'll do it for the first period with the score. Ryan Wolf 2, Isaac Allen 0. Allen has choice. Allen defers. Wolf will go down. My name is AJ Ganger, alongside Rick Phillips running camera. We are live at the middle school gym at Wilmington High School for high school wrestling live on campusnation.com, the sports animal. Allen trying to work for a turn here. Still working for a turn. And Wolf will get a reversal here. 1 minute remaining in the period.
4-0. Ryan Wolf in the lead. Sit out for Allen. Wolf has to work up here. He's going to get hit with stalling. Oh, good job reaching in to get that foot. Again, all Allen has to do here is get that leg free. He'll be able to stand right up. 30 seconds left in the second period.
And stalling against Ryan Wolf. He was riding that hip, not working. His first warning. Next one will be a point. Allen, good job moving, sitting out. If he stands up, he's out. Wolf. For a headlock. Trying to get back behind him. He's still in control here. No change of possession. Allen grabbing that leg. He's on flat on his stomach, and that's going to do it for the second period here. 138 pounds. Ryan Wolf leading Isaac Allen by the score of 4-0.
So now what's the overall score, AJ?
The overall score at the moment is Wilmington 15 and New Richmond 6.
Still pretty close.
Yep. Allen shows down. Oh, nice sit-out switch. Looking for reversal here. He's got it. Now he needs to get a turn. It's 4-2. Allen still down by 2 points. 1:35 remaining in the third period. This one's going to be a close one to the end. Allen needs to either get a turn in the next 15 seconds or cut him and try to take him back down. Oh, there you go. Got the Butcher locked up. He's going to get some back points, maybe. Gosh. Good job by Wolf. And Wolf's going to get one. It's now 5-2, 1:12 left to go in the third. Double leg for Wolf. He's extended. That was a bad shot. Allen needing to break those legs, sprawl his legs back, get behind and beat that arm for 2. Allen, nice reshot by Wolf to get the 2, and it's back to a 7-2. Ryan Wolf 5-point lead. 47 seconds remaining in the third period, 138-pound weight class. Wolf needing back points to pull off a major. He's got that Butcher in tight. Allen may be going over. Allen's on his hip. Referee waiting to count. There's one. Still waiting. He's getting back points now. 2 seconds left. And that's going to be the end of our match. Referee is going to give him 3 near fall. Your winner by major decision, Ryan Wolf, 10-2 over Isaac Allen, earning 4 points and making it 15-10.
It's tightening up.
145 pounds. Doug Estes of Wilmington. And I believe Clayton Hatcher for New Richmond. Quick shot by Estes. Already put him on his back, looking for a pin. Well, that's all you got to do right here. Lift the head, settle his hips back. Estes almost has the pinfall here. He's going to get 3 near fall, making it 5-0 early on.
Clayton Hatcher, Doug Estes, 145-pound matchup for Wilmington. Estes has the butcher. Gonna run it over his head, try to get back points. Nothing. Switches off to a half. Nelson, now he puts him right back on his back. We're under a minute here in the first period. Doug Estes looking for a pinfall. Gotta get that leg out. Lift his head. .35 seconds left in the first period. And there's your pinfall. Winner at 145 pounds, Doug Estes of Wilmington by way of pinfall, extending it to a 21-10 Wilmington lead. 152 pounds, Alistair Branch of Wilmington, Michael Jones.
Well, that was
New Richmond.
a much needed score there.
Yeah, making it 21-10 and widening the gap.
Yeah, giving a little bit of breathing room to the Wilmington crew here. Rick Phillips with AJ Ganger on CampusNation.com. I'm trying to give you as much as I can as far as the camera. I'm sort of multitasking here this evening, but
We both are.
We'll see what we can do to bring you the best in high school wrestling.
£152 matchup starting off. Nice head inside single by Michael Jones for 2. Giving him the early 2-0 advantage against Alistair Branch. Looking for a cradle, has it locked up. Branch with a good defense. And no backs, good defense, kicking his head out there. And there's the reversal by Alistair Branch, making it tied up at 2-2, 1 minute, 10 seconds left in the first period. Branch now looking for a turn of his own. Still retaining control. They're both on the edge of the line. Stand up by Jones. They both go out of bounds. And Jones will remain down with 38 seconds left to go in the first period. We're all tied up at 2 apiece. Tight waist. Catches that arm. Branch switches to a double leg. Jones stands up, and there's one, making it 3-2. Branch got to watch out for that dump again. He's got a front quarter. Nice, switches off to a head inside. Got to chase that ankle. 15 seconds left in the period. Still with that head inside single. Picks it up now. Steps over. Brings him down with a back trip, making it 4-3. 5 seconds left to go in the first period. And Alistair Branch has the lead at the end of 1, 4-3 over Michael Jones. And Wilmington will have the choice. Branch will defer. And Michael Jones will choose down. 4-3, 152-pound matchup. Wilmington with a 21-10 team lead over New Richmond at the moment. Again, tight waist, dropping that arm. Branch brings it back down to the mat. Looking for a butcher. He's got it. Just gonna run over the head. Let go of it. Good movement by both wrestlers here. Branch with the butcher again. Got to get it tight and run over the bottom man's head. Now he steps over with it, and he's getting back points, looking for a pinfall. Plenty of time, and he's going to get the pinfall. Your winner at 152 pounds is Alistair Branch of Wilmington over Michael Jones, giving Wilmington 6 more points and a 27-10 lead.
That was a nice reversal there as far as it looked like looked like that might be real tight until that pinfall.
Yeah, nice step over Butcher. And coming up next, we have 160 pounds, Bryant Bergford against Ryan Buckley. Bergford of Wilmington, Buckley of New Richmond. The Lions against the Hurricane. Hurricane right now sweeping through these Lions in the jungle. Again, this is your 160-pound matchup. There's a single leg by Buckley. And it'll be a reversal, or a 2-point takedown, I should say, by Bergford after he fought out of that shot. Looking to suck him back. Can't get it. 2-0 early lead for Bergford. 1 minute, 20 seconds left to go in the first period. So 2 more duels here in this tri-meet. Oh, Bergford almost had him on his back. Got to get back behind. As New Richmond will take on Bethel Tate, Wilmington will take on Bethel Tate. Got the Butcher. Getting back points now is Bergford. Got to settle his hips. Keep him heavy. He's earned 2 back points. Throws in a chicken wing. Throws in a half now. He's got Buckley in trouble, but Buckley fights off his back. And a 2-point near fall, making it 4-0. 30 seconds left to go in the first period. Buckley with a single leg on the bottom, trying to give her a quick reversal here. And Bergford does a good job getting his hips back up. Going to throw in a crossface here. And a Peterson opportunity for Buckley. And he's got the Peterson. Buckley's got the Peterson in reversal. And now he switches off to a head and arm. No back points, but a reversal by Buckley at the end, making it 4-2, as Buckley will have first choice. And he will choose down. Four to 2, Bergford in the lead to begin the second period. Bergford on top. Buckley with a beautiful Peterson at the end of the period. Kind of risky the way he ran it, but it paid off with a 2-point reversal. Bergford looking for a tilt. He gets some cheap back points, can't get it. Still trying to work here. 1:20 left to go in the second period. Buckley stands up, trying to break the arms away. Bergford brings him back down to the mat. Sit out, trying to Gazzoni, can't get it. Still sitting out. Bergford almost got him sucked back. Jumps out to the front. He's got a special. Bergford got that arm extended. He's in good position here. Got that crossface tight. Now he's going to switch it off. There you go, reverse half. Getting back points now is Bergford. No. Didn't even get a 2 count on that. They're on the edge line. Bergford settles his hips. Throws in a half. They're on the line. He can't get back points on the line. And they're out of bounds. No back points there. Buckley's shoulders were on the line. So 29 seconds left to go in the second period. Bergford still with a 4-2 lead over Ryan Buckley of New Richmond. Wilmington with a 27-10 advantage as a team. 20 seconds left to go in the second period. Ten seconds left. Still a 4-2 lead for Bergford. And Buckley almost got a reversal. He's going to try to
Lock in that single leg, high crotch, and nothing at the end of that period. Still a 4-2 lead for Bryant Bergford of Wilmington. And he will choose down to begin the third and final period here. Still with a 4-2 lead over Ryan Buckley of New Richmond. Buckley on top. Breaking Bergford down. Bergford still on his base. Bergford now flat. Got to work back up to his base as he does. His leg's trapped. Needs to get his leg out. Maybe skate his knees forward a little bit. He might get that leg out to stand up. Minute 25 left. All Buckley has to do here is get 2-point near fall, possibly a pen. To send this one to overtime. Throws in a Butcher. Good defense by Bergford. Turn that hip in. Bergford got to work back up to his base here, and he does. 1:05 left to go in the third. Bergford trying to sit out. It's cut off. Under a minute now in the third. Buckley's got a chicken wing. And referee's going to call it potentially dangerous here. 46 seconds remaining in the third period. Still a 4-2 lead for Bryant Bergford. Wilmington with a 27-10 lead in the team score. .35 seconds left. Bergford can just stand up here and get one. But he's broken back down. Hammerlock thrown in. Buckley getting awfully frustrated, not being able to turn Bryant Bergford here. Bergford can stand up from this position and get one, but all he has to do is stand up. 10 seconds left. All Buckley needs is 2 points. And it looks like Bryant Bergford is going to hold on for the win and get 3 more points for Wilmington. Your winner at 160 pounds, Bryant Bergford, by way of 4-2 decision, earning 3 points for Wilmington, making it a 30-10. £170 matchup up next. Chris McAvoy will come out and take a forfeit at 170 pounds for Wilmington. Following him will be a forfeit at 182. Mark Huff will bump up to 120 this evening.
So Mark's going to wrestle 120?
Or 220.
I was going to say.
Sorry.
All right.
Dakota Jarrell will take on Kenneth Moore in the 195-pound weight class.
You're listening to Campus Nation, the sports animal. Rick Phillips with A.J. Ganger for wrestling tonight. The tri-meet from Wilmington High School in the middle school gym.
Wilmington jumping out to a 42 to 10-point lead. This one's pretty much in the bag, as Jarrell and Moore lock it up in a 195-pound weight class. Jarrell in good position here, got a special, putting Moore right on his back with a 2-point takedown, possibly getting a fall here. He's gonna get that far shoulder flat. And he's gonna get 2 near fall, making it 4-0. 1:20 left. Now Jarrell looking for a Butcher. Almost had a cradle there. It's 4-0 Dakota Jarrell in our first period.
minute 5 left to go. Mark Huff and Justin Noble up next at our 220-pound weight class. .37 seconds left. Got the Butcher. Getting more back points, looking for a pinfall is Jarrell. He's got it. Pretty darn close. Lift that head up, and you'll have a pinfall, kid. 12 seconds left, and he's got the pinfall. Your winner at 195 pounds by way of pinfall, Dakota Jarrell for Wilmington. 220-pound weight class coming up next with Mark Huff from Wilmington taking on Justin Noble from New Richmond. Last one, heavyweights at forfeit. Huff had a good night last night, winning both of his matches against Carroll and Dunbar. State duels were here last night. After this match, I'll give you a rundown of how that went. Both go out of bounds. Huff with double underhooks, double overhooks for Noble. Both go back out of bounds. Restart, minute 34 left to go, first period, still no score. Nice 2-on-1 by Mark, gotta get back up. Almost gave up a single leg there. Leaving that leg behind. Up with the front headlock. Brings Noble down to the mat. Got a cross face. Trying to throw Noble on his back, trying to muscle his way there. Both back up on their feet. Collar and elbow tie up. Both men fighting for inside control as they go back out. 57 seconds remaining in the first period. Still no score in our 220-pound matchup. Mark trying to do a slide by. Still trying to work that slide by. Both wrestlers are. 35 seconds left. Still no score here. About 15 seconds left to go in the first period. Mark gonna try to trip to his back. He's got the 2, and he's gonna get back points. Good job to end the period with a takedown plus back points by Mark Huff, making it 4-0 at the end of the first period. New Richmond's choice. Defers, and Huff will go down. Mark Huff with a 4-0 lead. As we start our second period, he will juice down. Noble will be on top. Nice sit-out switch right off the whistle by Huff, getting that reversal to make it 6-0, Mark Huff in the lead. Huff hops out to the side. They both go out. Huff still in control. He'll stay on top. Minute 47 to go in the second period. 6-0, Mark Huff in the lead in our 220-pound matchup. Noble stands up. Huff drops down to an ankle. Got to take him back down, and they go out of bounds. ankle, breaks him down. Still working on it is Huff. Good breakdowns. Good movement on top by Mark Huff, and good movement by Noble on the bottom, too. These big guys get on the mat that hit that floor. You can hear the floor shake a little bit, huh, Rick? Huff throws the boot in. Has a cross ride here. Got to keep pressure. Kicks it out. Throws it on the other side. Still with a cross ride. Looking to throw in both boots and run a power half. He needs hip pressure here. Lots of hip pressure if he's going to be able to run this. A minute left to go in the second period. He's getting that hip pressure in, trying to break him down. Still trying to run a power half. And the referee's going to call for a stalemate. Huff throws that leg in real quick. Gets a cross right again. Kicks it back out. Noble, all he has to do is stand up. Huff's high. Good job sinking his hips back. He was danger right there. .20 seconds left to go in the second period. Mark Huff still with a 6-0 lead over Justin Noble of New Richmond. And Mark Huff will be hit for stalling for riding the hip.
.14 seconds left to go in the second period. Mark Huff still with a 6-0 lead. 220-pound matchup here from the middle school gym. Huff throws that leg in. Noble looking for a reversal here in the last 5 seconds. Huff's high, got to kick his hips back, and no points given up. At the end of 2 periods, Mark Huff with a 6-0 lead, and Noble chooses neutral to begin the third and final period. Huff 2 points away from picking up a major. Oh man, both wrestlers headbutting each other. And Huff's going to get hit with unsportsmanlike as it'll give up 1 point. Can't headbutt a wrestler like that. See, guys get in there and they get physical like that, and they throw some headbutts in there and they give up a point because, you know, tensions rise high.
Right. Well, you know, it's obviously hand-to-hand combat in a sense, you know, so sometimes your emotions get the best of you, you know, over your thought process there.
Right.
Yeah. Hopefully we can continue this without any other incident.
Yeah, Mark sometimes gets a little temper on him. It's good to have that aggressiveness, but you don't want to be overly aggressive as we restart here. 1:45 to go in the third. Both wrestlers go out of bounds. Stay in the neutral position here. Huff, snap down 2 points, 8-1, 1:10 left. And blood time on Noble. His lip or his nose. You're watching high school wrestling live on campusnation.com, the sports animal.
Yeah, it looked like he got maybe an arm across his nose or whatever and started a little bit of blood. You want to explain about blood?
Blood time. I think they get a minute and a half, maybe 3 minutes for blood time.
This is any time a wrestler starts bleeding, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I believe it's 3 minutes for blood time. I think a minute and a half for injury time. Once the blood is stopped, they stop that time, and it's just cleanup after that. But this is his second blood time because the first one was the headbutt from Mark.
But that wouldn't have been counted against him, would it?
No, it shouldn't have.
Right.
Because of the unsportsmanlike.
All right, here we go.
Huff gonna mount. Breaks him down. Needing a turn here to pick up a major. Huff putting that arm on the back. Gotta keep it straight. Comes out front. Gets a crossface into a head and arm here. Looking for a pinfall. Plenty of time to try to get it. So that's an illegal hold. And he'll get 2 near fall, but give up 1 point. So it's 10-2, 38.1 seconds left. Huff has a major decision. Huff with the breakdown, crossface hard. Looking for a butcher. Drops down to the leg. Noble. Looking to get a reversal. Huff sits out. Got to get his hip up here. Should have used that arm to his advantage, throwing a half. 10 seconds left to go in the match. 5 seconds left. Your winner, 220 pounds. Mark Huff by way of major decision. 10-2, giving Wilmington 4 more points to end this match. Taking the forfeit at heavyweight will be Sean Elm for New Richmond. Final score at the end of the duel, Wilmington 52, New Richmond 16. Your final score for the first duel of our 3 this evening. Still to come, Bethel Tate taking on New Richmond and Wilmington taking on Bethel Tate. You are watching High School Wrestling live on CampusNation.com, the sports animal. AJ Ganger alongside Rick Phillips, who has disappeared. We'll have a little bit of a break in the action here before our next duel will get underway. As the wrestlers will come out, we'll take a short little break. Again, our final score at the end of our first dual meet is Wilmington 52, New Richmond 16.
At the conclusion of the Wilmington versus New Richmond match, we have New Richmond 16, Wilmington 52. Next up tonight we have Bethel Tate versus New Richmond. Before this match begins, at this time I'd like all alumni to be present. Please stand. And please have a round of applause for our ladies and gentlemen. This year marks 50 years for the Women's Wrestling Program. All alumni, if you would please follow us into the wrestling ring. I'd like to get a picture of all of you together.
see us anymore. Bethel Tate, New Richmond is next.
So we've got a short break between the action here, and I think Bethel Tate and New Richmond will be the next set of the teams to go against each other. This is a tri-meet, so each set of teams will wrestle each other. So we've got Bethel Tate and New Richmond, it appears, that will be wrestling next. We'll still bring you that action, and obviously then we'll have the finish with Wilmington taking on New Richmond. You're listening to CampusNation.com, the sports animal. I'm Rick Phillips. AJ Ganger is our analyst as far as providing you the analysis of tonight's game. We hope you enjoy it. If you do, then sign in and leave us a comment. We'll post it on our website. Always interested in what you think and what you have to say. We're going to be adding a forum to our website here shortly. And remember, you can follow all kinds of action on CampusNation.com. High school and college sports. We've got the Wilmington men and women's basketball teams that we do from Wilmington College. And we also obviously have the men and women's, or girls and boys as we like to say, basketball teams right here from Wilmington. And we obviously are showcasing other teams in the SCOL and other teams as they come in to compete against our teams here at Wilmington High School. So you get an opportunity if you're out of the area and you want to see your team wrestle us, or you want to see your team play us in basketball, you can always use Campus Nation as your source for that high school sports. One of the things we want to remind you of is that we are currently in development and ready to launch our Roku channel. If you're not familiar with Roku, it's a set-top device that you connect to a television screen, an LCD or big screen television, and it basically makes your television a smart television, and it brings all those Roku channels, and there's many channels, Netflix, Hulu Plus, all kinds of channels that are provided by cable providers, but also free channels with all kinds of interesting information and entertainment. And we're in development with our Roku channel. We should be ready to get some video uploaded to it. We also can stream live. And the point is that rather than watching on your mobile phone, or rather than watching on a tablet or a smaller screen device that you might have at home, you can put it all on your big screen television and watch that same quality on our Roku channel here with CampusNation.com. Tomorrow night we've got Wilmington Hurricane boys basketball. Miami Trace is coming in. The Panthers from Miami Trace will be being hosted by the Wilmington boys here in the middle school gym. We'll bring you all the action at about 7:15, and the big games come this Saturday. We're going to be bringing you college sports. The Lady Quakers will be in action at 2:45 with a 3 o'clock tip-off, and they'll be hosting Heidelberg. Then we'll be coming in with our coverage of a tournament here at Wilmington High School. That'll start Saturday night with our broadcast, probably kicking off around 6 o'clock, 6:15. We're going to be bringing you the last two games of that tournament. The final game at 8 o'clock will pit Wayne, that's the Dayton Huber Heights Wayne, against the Wilmington Hurricane. That promises to be one of the biggest basketball games that the state has seen this year. Wayne is ranked number 3. Wilmington is ranked number 2. Wayne has suffered 2 losses out of state. Wilmington has suffered 1 loss out of state. They will be going at it for a titanic struggle at 8 o'clock. We'll tip off, we'll actually probably be bringing you continuing coverage, but we'll be doing the college girls game and then coming here and doing live both those 2 final games in that tourney on Saturday evening. So we're going to be getting back to the action. This is New Richmond and Bethel Tate, and then we'll finish up with New Richmond and Wilmington after this.
Bethel Tate.
Or Bethel Tate and Wilmington after this concludes. New Richmond was the first team, right?
Yes. So we're going to begin our duel, I believe, at 113 pounds.
That's about my weight class. 35 years old, 113 pounds.
Wow, you.
That's
you
dripping
look,
wet.
Wow, you look awful then.
But I'm all muscle. one big muscle.
You're probably like, what, 5 foot tall, too?
No, I'm 6 feet tall. And you're a little taller than that, though.
6'3".
Yeah, you're 6'3". Yeah,
You know, Sour Patch Kids first are sour, then they're sweet.
I know. It's like me.
Okay. So New Richmond taking on Bethel Tate in our second of 3 duels this evening. We will begin at 113 pounds and end at 103 pounds. Lane Dees of New Richmond taking on Matt Hall of Bethel Tate. We'll begin 113 pounds. New Richmond is in the red singlets. In the gray singlets is Bethel Tate. Bethel Tate is the home team. They will be green. New Richmond will be red. Two on one. For a head inside single. Yeah, he's got a big sucker drag right here he can use. Instead, he's still grabbing that leg. And trying for a dump, can't get it, gets back on his base. And still looking for a dump. We're under a minute to go in the first, still no score. Still working the front headlock is Dees. Dees, no points yet, no points yet. The official awarded it, but took it away. Nobody in control. Hall trying to come out the back door here. He can do it. And Matt Hall will get 2-point takedown coming out the back door. Good scramble to begin our 113-pound match. Got a bar and a cross wrist. Still work with the bar cross wrist. I'd run a tilt here. That's what he's doing. Puts him right on his back. And no back points. So at the end of one, Matt Hall has a 2-0 lead over Lane Dees of New Richmond. New Richmond's choice. He's going to defer. And they will go neutral to begin the second period.
Actually, when I ran track at Beaver Creek, I was 145 pounds soaking wet.
Bad shot for Dees. Still trying to scramble. And Hall brings him down, puts him on his back. He's getting back points here, looking for a chance at a pinfall. It's 4-0. Matt Hall in the lead over Lane Dees of New Richmond. Matt can sit here the rest of the period, gets it out. He's got that half in deep, lifting the head up, looking for a pinfall. A minute 20 left in the period. And Matt, you should just settle back, lift up the head. And there's the pinfall. Your winner at 113 pounds by way of pinfall, Matt Hall for Bethel Tate, as Bethel Tate takes a 6-0 lead. Coming up next, 120 pounds, Shane Jones for New Richmond, and Jacob Petrie for Bethel Tate. we go, 120-pound matchup underway.
Petra against Jones. Petra is going to start the match with 2. Throws in the far leg. Looking for back points. He's got a power half. Now he's going to come out to the side. Still no count from the official. No back points. Unless he's got 2. Minute 15 to go in the first period. There's 2 back points. It's 4-0 Petra in the lead. Oh man, grabs that far ankle. Throws in the half. He's going to get more back points, possibly get a pinfall. Looking for it. He's got 50 seconds. He extends that arm, lifts up the head. He'll be able to get a pin. He's in good position on his toes. He's not on his knees. Got to get chest to chest. And he's close now. Lift the head up. And there's the pinfall for Jacob Petra, your winner at 120 pounds for Bethel Tate over Shane Jones, giving Bethel Tate on a 12-0 lead for Bethel Tate. Coming up next, 126 pounds. Brandon Plank, Eric Peters. Peters placed 4th in Division III state at 126 pounds last year for Bethel Tate. Peters, a very good wrestler. Peters with a sucker drag. Eric Peters was in a very tough weight class last year. Did a great job placing 4th place at the state tournament. Nice double leg takedown for 2 points. Does it go out of bounds? 2-0 Peters. And Peters did a very good job wrestling at the state tournament last year, as I said, placing 4th in Division III at 126 pounds. He's back this year, looking to place a little higher than that. My brother was actually the state champion at 126 pounds in Division III last year. So
name dropper.
Name dropper, yeah. But he unfortunately, I don't think, wrestled Peters at all last year. Peters, man. Got this in tight, double boots, looking for back points. He's got the power half. He's a little high here, needs to sink his hips back or he might get caught. 45 seconds to go in the first period. 2-0 lead for Peters. And Peters with that power half again. Running it down, getting back points. Only got a 1 count. Now he flattens him out. He's got to keep those hips down. Keep hip pressure if you're going to run boots. 20 seconds to go, first period. Oh, nice crossface. Cradle. And that'll be the end of our first period with the score. Eric Peters 2 and Brandon Plank 0. Plank with the choice. Plank defers to Peters. Peters will choose down. I take that back. Peters wrestled 120 last year. That's 120 placed.
Well, unlike our friend Dave Martin, you've made a mistake.
Well, we made a mistake with the teams that were going to be here this evening.
Peters, nice dump on the bottom to get the reversal. Jump sides, got a half in. And looking for back points and possibly a pinfall. Could be the third straight one for Bethel Tate. He's got the back points. There's 3 back points earned. Now looking for a fall. All he's got to do is lift ahead. And he is stuck. Your winner at 126 pounds for Bethel Tate, Eric Peters, by way of pinfall, 132. Nikolai Lewis and Austin Carter next. We might get a good matchup in our next duel. Peters may bump up to wrestle Boldman at 132. It's a possibility. So already an 18-0 lead.
Boldman is obviously one of Wilmington's more exciting wrestlers, too.
We'll begin this 132-pound matchup between Nikolai Lewis of New Richmond, Austin Carter for Bethel Tate. Under 1 minute and 20 seconds to go in the first period. Still no score. Nice head outside single. Now switches to a head inside single. Carter looking for a takedown. Close to the edge of the mat. Lewis with a whizzer. Pushing the head away. Great defense. Oh, Lewis almost put Carter on his back. Great scramble by both wrestlers. 45 seconds to go first period, and they're going to go back out of bounds and remain neutral. Good scramble by both wrestlers. Head inside single again for Carter. 25 seconds left to go in the period. Carter pops his head out. And now Lewis tried a shot, gets cut off. Both men in the over-unders position. Someone could get thrown here, 10 seconds left. They both work out of it. Oh, nasty ankle pick by Lewis. Couldn't get the takedown though. And no score at the end of our first period between Austin Carter of Bethel Tate and Nikolai Lewis of New Richmond. Carter will defer.
I like that name, Nikolai. That's almost like Greek, you know?
Russian.
Russian? It's Russian. Okay, Russian. Russian. I like Russian women.
Lewis chooses down. To begin our second period, still scoreless. Carter throws in a boot. That's a cross ride. Had Lewis flat for a couple seconds. Carter puts both boots in now. Cross face. Looking for back points. Nothing there. Minute 20 left to go in the second period. Still no score between Carter and Lewis. And a crab ride. Lewis, great leg defense, lifting it up. He can headhunt here. Still nothing doing. Carter keeping those legs in, under a minute to go in the second. Carter's high, needs to get his hips back. Needs to get hip pressure here. He may be in some trouble. There he goes, gets his hip pressure back down. Gets back behind the wrestler on bottom. Throws that boot back in. And potentially dangerous. 31 seconds left to go in the second period. We're still scoreless in this titanic struggle.
That's a good idea. I might have said that myself.
You would have said it better. Carter again throwing that boot in. Potentially dangerous again. Lewis is doing all he can with that boot in. Carter trying to break his man down again. Throws that boot back in. Both on their feet. He's going to give up the one with 11 seconds to go in the period. It's 1-0. Nikolai Lewis in the lead. Carter with a bad shot. Got to get out of there. 4 seconds. Oh, nice drag. Nothing. That was a nice shuck. Couldn't get behind him. 1-0 at the end of 2.
This is great action.
And Lewis is going to say neutral. So it's 1-1 to begin the third. Carter went down. So a takedown here could possibly be the match.
Yeah, this is the last period. So,
and we could go to overtime as well. Single leg in for Carter. Drives up, switches to a double. Good sprawl by Lewis. Carter looking for the takedown. He's got the 2. Trying to put Lewis on his back now. Three to 1, Austin Carter in the lead. 1:20 left to go in the final period. And another potentially dangerous call. Great shot and finish by Carter. The ability to finish that shot when you're in deep like that is key for any wrestler. Last night were state duels, Division II, over here at the middle school gym. Carroll and Alter, Wilmington and Dunbar wrestled in the first round of the state duels. Carroll, number 3 seed, beating Alter 42-18. Wilmington beating Dunbar 66-12, and Wilmington, the number 2 seed, beat Carroll in the last duel 45-21. Wilmington will advance to take on Bellbrook at Western Brown next week. When Bellbrook comes in here in a couple weeks, I believe sometime in the middle of February, hopefully get some interviews with their best wrestlers, Schramm and Cameron Kelly on that team.
We also have an announcement that we're not going to release right now, but regarding February the 13th of a special basketball game that we're hoping to do. So stay tuned for that.
Yep. Keep your eyes on that site. Keep your eyes on the schedule. 60 seconds left to go. Lewis almost had a reversal. Lewis, oh man, all he had to do was op his hips over, but good job standing right back up. And now Lewis possibly could have a defensive pin here. Lewis just needed to turn his hips in. Man, what a scramble. 35 seconds left. Carter still clinging to a 3-1 lead. Oh, Lewis looking for a defensive pin again. Turning his hips around. There's the reversal to tie it up. 3-3, 15 seconds left to go. All Lewis has to do is ride him out, and they'll go to overtime. 10 seconds left. Carter just needs 1. This is going to be a good finish. 5 seconds left. This one may be heading to OT. And at the end of regulation, we're going to go to overtime, tied at 3-3. The first overtime period is 1 minute long. The first takedown wins.
I'm ready.
3-3 between Nikolai Lewis and Austin Carter going into overtime. 1 minute on the clock. First takedown wins. We may go to double overtime, which we will describe when that period starts. One of these wrestlers just needs a takedown. Great match here this evening. There's the single leg by Carter. He's extended, needs to get out of there, and all Lewis has to do is beat that arm, and he'll win this match. Carter steps over. No points yet. Nobody's got anything. No control. Nothing yet. Oh, he's got it. There's 2 for Lewis, and Lewis is going to win in overtime by the score of 5-3, giving New Richmond their first points. What a match.
A lot of people don't realize just how exciting wrestling can be. They just think, oh, boring, but it isn't. It can be very exciting.
And that was a good job by Lewis and Carter. Both wrestlers need to keep their head up. They still got, or Carter's at least got one more match this evening. Clayton Hatcher for New Richmond comes out to take on Zane Copestick.
So now, a defensive pin, what does that mean?
A defensive pin is when the bottom guy, whoever is on bottom, ends up putting the top guy on his back. That's a defensive pin, and the guy on bottom will win the match.
Okay. That's what I'm here for, asking those important questions.
Exactly. Zane Copestick, Bethel Tate, Clayton Hatcher, New Richmond. Copestick with the front headlock. Now comes back up to his feet. Double underhooks. They're going to restart. Minute 20 left to go first period. Still no score. You're watching high school wrestling live on campusnation.com. The Sports Animal, your home for high school and college sports. Under a minute to go, first period, still no score between Hatcher and Copestick. Copestick, man, let go of that. 138-pound matchup here this evening. Good movement by both wrestlers. 20 seconds left. Front headlock now for Copestick. Come back up, restart. 10 seconds left to go in the period. Bad shot. Good job to recover. 3 seconds left. Try to shuck. Tried it again. Nothing. At the end of one period, we're still scoreless in our 138-pound matchup. Hatcher will start down to begin the second period. Copestick got that leg in. Goes for a power half. Needs to put that half in deeper and put that other hand that he's using for the power half more on top of the wrestler's head. The cross wrist, 2-on-1. Minute 5 left. Oh, correction, this is Ryan Wolf wrestling for New Richmond. Still trying to get the kinks out of the matchups here, but Ryan Wolf is wrestling for New Richmond at the moment against Zane Copestick. 45 seconds left to go in the period. We're still scoreless. Wolf could just come out the back door here and get 2. Copestick throws in that other boot to try to equal the hip pressure, but he's high right now. He's in danger zone. All Wolf has to do is try to come out the back door. 20 seconds. All Ryan's got to do is come out the back door. Under 10 seconds to go. He may have a reversal here. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. 2 seconds, 1 second, and the official, the period ends. And the official may give Wolf 1 point for scissoring. And there's going to be an illegal. They scissored the body. You cannot do that. So Wolf gets 1 point. So Copestick's going to choose down. He needs 1 to tie it up. Another great matchup, 138 pounds. And Copestick, he's out right now. He's got 1 if he stands up, but he can get a reversal still. Copestick stands up. There's 1, tied up at 1. Minute 40 left to go in the third period. We may be looking at another overtime match. Bad shot by Wolf. Good job to get back out. Minute 20 left to go. Somebody may get hit for stalling here soon for backing up. And he did. Wolf got a hit for stalling. That's his first warning. Wait, they called Green for stalling as well. Caution on Green as well. 60 seconds left in this match, still 1-1. Both wrestlers can have a takedown to win it, or we'll go to overtime. Nice double leg. And nice finish to the mat by Zane Copestick for 2, 3-1. 35 seconds left to go in the match. Wolf needs a reversal to tie it. Good work. .15 seconds left to go in the match. Ryan Wolf needs a reversal quick. And stalling again, making it 3-2. But that's going to do it anyways. Our final score at the 138-pound weight class, Zane Copestick winning over Ryan Wolf 3-2, giving Bethel Tate 3 more points on the scoreboard. 145 pounds. Coming up next. And I believe Clayton Hatcher will be wrestling at 145 against Owen Holk of Bethel Tate. Hulk knee pick right off the bat. Putting Hatcher straight onto his back, looking for a quick pinfall. And there's the pin in 10 seconds. 145. Owen Hulk with the pin in 10 seconds. And Hatcher is not okay. He's still down on the mat. He was brought down pretty hard. Let's hope that he's all right. Looks like he might have hurt his shoulder a little bit. Man, that's painful. Yep, that's his shoulder.
Yeah, that just hurts me seeing it.
It's a good job that he's okay. Moving on. 152, Michael Jones, New Richmond, Travis Kennard, Bethel Tate.
You're watching live high school wrestling action on campusnation.com. The Sports Animal, bringing you all the high school and college sports that you can handle.
27-3 right now. Bethel Tate in the lead as a team. Single leg by Jones. Still nothing. And we're still up on our feet. No takedown. Nice scramble to begin this 152-pound matchup. Kennard of Bethel Tate taking on Michael Jones, New Richmond. Jones with a shot, gets back out. Under a minute to go in the first period. Nice slide by to go out of bounds. No score, still neutral. Good slide by Kennard. Still to come, 160-pound matchup, 170, 182, 95, 220, and 285 in this duel to round it out. Still to come after this dual meet, Wilmington closes it out against Bethel Tate. An inside single by Jones, looking to finish. And a nice whizzer thrown in by Kennard. That'll be the end of our first period. Still no score. The choice will go to Michael Jones, and he'll go down. Some good matches here between Bethel Tate and New Richmond early on. Jones trying to get one, possibly a reversal here. All he's got to do is bring him down the mat, and there's the two reversal for Michael Jones to make it 2-0. Jones trying to throw in a boot. Kennard's flat. Cross face. Looking for a cradle here. He has it locked up. Jones getting back points with the cradle. He's at least got two here. Good bonus points. Minute 10 left to go. He's up 4-0 as Michael Jones of New Richmond. Trying to get some more back points. Got the cross wrist.
Trying to lock up another cradle here. Got to hop sides, get hip to hip, lock up the cradle. Throws in the boot. He's high, and they're going to call it potentially dangerous. Kennard can finally fix his headgear. 30 seconds to go in the second period. Michael Jones with a 4-0 lead over Travis Kennard. .20 seconds left in the period. Still looking for a cradle is Jones. Stand up by Kennard, looking for one. He gets the one at the end of the period. 5 seconds left. It's 4-1. Kennard looking for a shot, and that's going to be the end of our second period. Michael Jones with a 4-0 lead. And Kennard will go down to begin the third. An escape and a takedown will tie this thing up. Minute 45 to go in the third. Jones still with a 4-1 lead in our third period. Potentially dangerous. 127. Kennard has to get up here and at least try to get 1 point. Minute 20 left in the match. Still a 27-3 lead for Bethel Tate in the team score. 152-pound matchup going on right now. Michael Jones of New Richmond has a 4-1 lead with 53 seconds left to go in the match. Jones throws in a half. Throws in the bar. And they go out of bounds. 30 seconds left to go. Still Jones with a 4-1 lead. Jones is looking for a cradle, almost got caught. Peterson. Got to get his arms free. And they're going to go out of balance. Man, Kennard almost had a reversal there and back points. Just couldn't get his arms free. 12 seconds remaining. That's going to do it for 152 pounds with the winner, Michael Jones of New Richmond, winning by way of 4-1 decision, earning 3 more points for New Richmond, making it 27-6. Bethel Tate in the lead. 160-pound matchup.
Ryan Buckley of New Richmond against B.J. Radcliffe for Bethel Tate. New Richmond needs to get some pins here because they're about to give up 12 points at the 170 and 182 weight classes. B.J. Radcliffe of Bethel Tate. Ryan Buckley, New Richmond. You are watching high school wrestling live on campusnation.com, the sports animal, home for high school and college sports. Nice job. Dylan Buckley right to his back by Radcliffe. Radcliffe looking for a pinfall now. Got a head and arm. Locks it up. Got it tight. Needs to sink his hips down, get chest to chest. Lift up the head. Radcliffe really close from getting a pin, and there's the pin. Your winner at 160 pounds by way of pinfall, B.J. Radcliffe of Bethel Tate. Receiving a forfeit at 170 pounds will be Wyatt O'Neill. Also receiving a forfeit at 182 pounds, Jeff Botts. It'll be 39-6 going in to 195 pounds. Kenneth Moore, New Richmond. Matt Copeland, Bethel Tate. Getting ready to do battle. I think there was a forfeit at 195 pounds. So this is now 220. Logan Sharilla against Justin Noble.
Two more points. It's already 8-3. Shirley in the lead. Working his takedowns. Got to cut him again. And Shirley's got him on his back, looking for a pinfall. 55 seconds left to go, first period. Stepping over. Gonna hop sides, throw in that half Nelson. Get chest to chest here. And a pinfall. Okay, this was 195. Matt Copeland with a 6-point pinfall over Kenneth Moore.
So we've got two more matches in this part of the meet, right?
Yes, sir. So Copeland getting 6 points for Bethel Tate. Now we move to 220.
and then heavyweight.
Yes.
And they both have heavyweight wrestlers, don't they?
Yes.
All right, you're listening to CampusNation.com. I'm Rick Phillips with AJ Ganger. We are here at the Wilmington Middle School Gym for high school wrestling.
Justin Noble, Logan Sharilla from Bethel Tate. 2 more matches left to go in this duel, and then we cap it off with Wilmington taking on Bethel Tate in our final duel of the evening. Double leg by Noble. Looking to finish. Good defense by Logan Sharilla. Logan with a front headlock now. Got it locked up tight. Needs to put his head in a hold. Gonna go out. Still neutral.
Like to remind you, tomorrow night, Miami Trace comes into the middle school gym. We've got high school basketball starting at 7:15.
Taking on the number 2 team in the state, Wilmington Hurricane. Still no score in the first period, 30 seconds left in our 220-pound matchup. Big guys are up next, heavyweight. Sean Elm taking on Kermit Beckworth. Sharilla's got a single leg, looking to finish. Stands up with it. Good defense, try to kick that leg down. He's gonna reshoot. Oh, almost got it on the reshot. Still no score at the end of the first period in our 220-pound matchup. Bethel Tate with the choice. He's going to defer. They'll go down. Noble choosing down to begin the second period. That's really in trouble. He's going to just give up the 1-point escape. 1-0. Noble in the lead. Oh, both men shooting at the same time, almost butting heads. Both thought of the same thing. Minute 20 left to go in the second period. Noble with the single leg. Cuts it off to a double to get 2 to make it 3-0. With a minute 10 left to go in the second period. And both wrestlers go out. Ciccarelli will still be down. .102 left to go second period. 3-0 Noble in the lead. There's a caution against Noble. Head hunting here. Trying for a head and arm. He's going to get 1 instead. It's now 3-1. 50 seconds left. Ciccarelli can tie it up with a takedown. .35 seconds left in the second. single leg wide open for Logan. All he has to do is take it. Circling the same way as Noble, giving it away. Nope, bad shot, got to get back out. Good job getting out of that dangerous position. 15 seconds left to go in the second period. And Ciccarelli's going to get hit with stalling. I don't understand how. He was taking a shot. He was forcing the action. And 2 points at the end of the period for Noble, making it 5-1. Logan's choice for Bethel Tate. He's going to go down.
This Saturday, we've got Lady Quaker basketball. Heidelberg comes in to play the Lady Quakers at...
It's a busy weekend.
Right, 2:15. Actually 2:45, and then the game's at 3. Then we've got 2 games back in the middle school gym that evening, including the big game between Wilmington High School and Huber Heights Wayne. That'll be a huge game.
Noble on top. Ciccarelli chose down. 145. Noble in the lead 5-1. And somebody may be bleeding. And Noble's bleeding, so we'll have blood time on the mat. Minute 43 left to go in the match.
So Dayton Wayne, Huber Heights Wayne, they are ranked 4th in the state. Wilmington's ranked 2.
I thought Wayne was 3rd.
No, well, yeah, that's right. They're 3rd because 4th would be Dave's team, Double and Jerome, at least
until Monday.
Until Monday to the new Tuesday till the new rankings. The AP poll comes out. But anyway, that Wayne and Wilmington game is going to determine who stays probably in the top 3 teams. Of course, Wayne has beat the #1 team in the nation, and they've beat the #1 team in Ohio, Gahanna-Lincoln, just a week ago. So it'll be interesting to see this game, and we expect there'll probably be over 3,000 people here in this gym.
Oh, my goodness. After blood time here, Noble still on top, still winning the match 5-1. Looking for a turn is Noble. Ciccarelli needing to get up. .50 seconds left in the match. Noble has a chance to lock up a cradle here. Ciccarelli needs to base up. 30 seconds left. Try to get an escape and a reversal or something, man. There's the base up. Now he just needs to stand up. And now Noble's going to get hit for stalling, right in the hip. But it won't matter anyways because that's going to be the end of the match. And your winner at 220 pounds, Justin Noble, by way of 5-1 decision, getting 3 more points for New Richmond in the team score. And we're going to finish out this duel at 285 pounds. Sean Elm of New Richmond taking on Kermit Beckworth of Bethel Tate.
Yeah, now these teams both have heavyweight wrestlers. Wilmington doesn't.
Yes.
So this will be the only heavyweight wrestling match that we've actually seen tonight. These are big guys.
Yeah, look out for some throws and the floor shaking a little bit.
Right.
It's like a sumo wrestling match going on out there.
I'd like to see you out there. You could probably take them both on at the same time.
I have taken down our heavyweight when I was in high school. I took him down in the wrestling room, and everyone gave him crap for the rest of the year for it.
Yeah.
That this little skinny guy could take him down.
Okay.
Minute 10 left to go, first period. We're still scoreless. Both wrestlers fighting for position. Knee pick, not there. Head inside. Beckworth can't get it. Elm looking to get two. 20 seconds left. First period. Ten seconds left, 2 points, and they go out of bounds, so Elm will get two. And somebody's got blood time. I have a discussion at the table. Referee awarded 2 points.
Billy, if you're watching our broadcast, we're in the middle of it. So
2-0 Elm. He got the takedown. And we're going to have blood time for Beckworth. 11 seconds left to go in the first period.
A little more on this game on Saturday, or games. Obviously, we've got the college game in the afternoon. Then we're going to come back here for these last two games of the 3 games in the tournament. Let's see, who are the 2 teams that are playing in the first game? That game, I think we're going to start probably around 6:15 is when the game is slated to start. We'll have to wrap up at the college and then make our way.
Matchups are up there on top.
All right, we'll have to make our way back across town, which will take all of 10 minutes, and get set up here. But we should be ready for the second game, maybe even some bonus coverage of the first or the last part of the first game. And then, of course, the big game, which we're looking to cover, will be that Wilmington-Wayne game. And that could have a lot of implications as far as seeding in the tournament. Tournament seeding is on the 15th of February, I think. And remember, we've got a big announcement on I guess it's February 13th game, possibly up north somewhere, like maybe in Columbus.
There's the one. 1 point for Beckworth at the end of the first period, making it 2-1. And Elm will have his choice. He'll choose top. You don't see very many wrestlers choosing top to begin the second period. If anything, I would have chosen bottom or neutral. And he's leading. We just saw Beckworth get one at the end of the period, so it possibly could happen here again. Elm looking for a power half. Needs to sink that half in deeper. Can't do it. Grabs the wrist. He's got double wrist. Still got to put that half in a lot deeper than what he's got it. Beckworth is out. Looking for a reversal. They're out. Oh, he gave him 2 reversal. Beckworth got a reversal. At least he was going to get 1. So it's 3-2. Kermit Beckworth in the lead. 1:01 to go in the second period. Seconds left in the second period. Beckworth with the breakdown. They both go out. Beckworth still in control on top. 28 seconds left to go in the second period. He's got a 3-2 lead over Sean Elm. Elm got the escape, 3-3, 5 seconds left in the second period. And second period's going to end at a 3-3 tie. Beckworth with a choice. He's going to choose down. Coming up after this dual meet, we still have Wilmington taking on Bethel Tate after a little bit of a break. Beckworth just needs one to possibly win this one and not send it to overtime. Elm needs a turn to win it or a ride out to send to overtime. Beckworth can stand up here. Got a base back out. Got the half. Elm looking for a turn. He's got back points. Now he's going to look for a fall. What a way to end a dual meet right here. He's got it. And there's the pin by Sean Elm, winning your 285-pound weight class by way of pinfall.
Totaling up all the scores now, aren't you? We've just concluded the second part to 3 parts of our tri-meet. Coming up will be Wilmington and Bethel Tate or New Richmond?
New Bethel Tate.
Bethel Tate, right. They wrestled New Richmond the first part of our 3-parter.
Score for this match, Bethel Tate 57, New Richmond 15.
57-15, Bethel Tate wins that dual meet. Here in just a few minutes, we'll have Wilmington taking on Bethel Tate.
You're listening to CampusNation.com. This is Rick Phillips. AJ Ganger is here. He's collecting some statistics right now. We are waiting for the upcoming match between Wilmington and Bethel Tate. That'll finish off our tri-meet tonight. The sports animal is going to be here again tomorrow night. We're going to have high school basketball. And high school basketball means that we will have Wilmington hosting Miami Trace. The Panthers will be coming in from Fayette County to play our Wilmington boys basketball team. We're going to start at the 120-pound weight class for the first match tonight, or actually the final set of matches tonight with Wilmington and Bethel Tate when we get ready. And then, of course, Saturday we have college basketball. Lady Quakers are going to be taking on the Heidelberg ladies, and that'll start at 2:45 for our pregame show with a 3 o'clock game. Then we'll be back to the middle school gym shortly thereafter, which will probably be sometime around 5:30. The next game, or there'll be 3 games here at the middle school gym for this tournament. We'll probably catch some action of that first game, and we'll certainly then have the last 2 games, including Wayne and Wilmington. And now we get into the action.
Okay, I'm back. Starting at 1:20, it's 2-0 Taylor Steele over Jacob Petra of Bethel Tate. At the end of our night, we'll have some interviews with a couple wrestlers and the coaches. We'll recap our 3 dual meets that we had tonight. And get you all squared away, ready for tomorrow night between Miami Trace and Wilmington High School Hurricane for high school boys basketball. At the end of the first period, it is 2-0. Taylor Steele in the lead. Choice goes to Bethel Tate. Defers. Steele will choose down. Petra's a little high here. Steele can headhunt and come out the back door, and he's going to headhunt and get to reversal, making it 4-0. 1:25 left to go in the second period. Steele got that wrist. Trying to get a 2-on-1. Got the 2-on-1. Let's go of it. Got a half and a wrist. Looking to run it hard. Swing that gate. Puts in the hammer lock. Tight waist. Potentially dangerous. 42 seconds remaining in the second period. 4-0. Taylor Steele in the lead. Steele. Gonna cut him, make it 4-1. Nice fake shots. Still got a front headlock. Throws in a special. Puts Petra on his back. Getting back points now. 15 seconds to try to get a fall. Five seconds to try to pin him. I don't think he's going to get it. He may. And time will run out in the second period, giving Steele 3 back points and making it a 9-1 lead. Choice goes to Petra. He will choose top. Steele with a major decision here to begin this duel. Steele stands up, gets the 1, making it 10-1. 1:27 left to go in the match. Steele, nice head inside single, chasing the ankle hard. Still nothing yet. He can throw in a half here. Nice whizzer by Petra. Steele trying to hop over with his hip. 1 minute to go. Reverse half here. You can put him on his back, but he's going to get 2. 12-1. Taylor Steele in the lead. Fifteen seconds left in the match, still 12-1. Taylor still in the lead. He's got a major decision and possibly 4 points here. He's going to get some more back points before the end. And Taylor Steele will be your winner at 120 pounds by the score of 15-1. A major decision, giving Wilmington 4 points. 126 pounds. Coming up, Eric Peters for Bethel Tate, Colin Green, Wilmington High School. And Eric Peters, very good wrestler. Nice slide by here early on. Got Green right on his back early. 2-0 Peters. Peters with a tilt. Throws in the bar. Kicks him, 2-1. Green almost had a single leg, got to get back out. Oh, both wrestlers hitting heads. Both had the same idea, going for a shot. £126 matchup here. Colin Green, Eric Peters. 2-1, 40 seconds left to go in the first period. Peters, nice shuck for 2. Makes it 4-1, puts in his leg, got a cross ride. Looking to lock up a banana split. He's got it locked up. Let's go of it. Comes back out. 20 seconds left in the first period. At the end of the first period, Eric Peters with a 4-1 lead over Colin Green. Green's choice. Green will defer. Peters chooses down. Peters with the reversal puts Green straight on his back. He's going to have a chance for back points and a chance for a fall. Eric lifting the head up. Trying to get that shoulder blade down. Green doing a good job fighting off his back. Peters with the reverse half. Hooks that arm. Hops out, head and arm. Almost there. Good job by Green fighting off his back. And there's the pinfall. Your winner at 126 pounds by way of pinfall, Eric Peters. 132-pound matchup, Jacob Boldman of Wilmington, Austin Carter of Bethel Tate coming up. This one is going to be a good match.
Right, we've been kind of looking forward to this one. So hopefully this will be a good match and be very competitive, and we'll see what happens.
Again, you're watching high school wrestling live on campusnation.com. The Sports Animal. I'm AJ Ganger. Rick Phillips providing his color and running camera this evening. Steele, nice go behind for 2. Takes an early 2-0 lead against Austin Carter. Bethel Tate with a 6-4 lead in the team score at the moment. 1 neutral, 2-1. Nice high crotch. Quick 2 points again for Boldman. Go out of bounds. Carter's still down. Boldman will use an optional start. I'll kick Carter again, 4-2. Minute 20 to go in the first. Oh, man, that was a great duck. Couldn't get it, though. Both men go back out of bounds. .50 seconds left to go first period. Boldman with a 4-2 lead. Carter in a 3-point stance. Boldman's playing smart. You never want to go down to another wrestler's level.
Boldman stops the shot, going behind. 2 more points, 6-2. 25 seconds left to go, first period. Jacob Boldman with a 6-2 lead over Austin Carter. Boldman brings him down, gonna ride him out, 10 seconds. Oh, they're gonna give him unsportsmanlike on that. They're gonna call him for a slam. I don't know about that. So Carter's gonna get 1 point for the illegal slam, making it 6-3. I don't know about that slam. That one was better. That was the same kind of brought down they had the last time. I don't understand. At the end of the first period, Boldman with a 6-3 lead. Carter with the choice. He'll defer. Boldman will choose down.
We're going to have to get some of those little yellow things that they use for when they're doing mopping and it's wet, only saying, stay out of the camera's way. We get a lot of traffic walking in front of us instead of behind us, so we're going to have to put some arrows up or something.
Boldman, nice sit-out switch right off the whistle to get the reversal, making it 8-3. Great movement. That's what you want your first move to be. Boldman putting that arm on the back of Carter, trying to pull him in balance. Boldman's going to cut him. 8-4. They'll go out. Boldman wrestling a very, very solid match. He's smooth. Nice head inside single for 2 more, making it 10-4. 1:15 to go in the second period. Jacob Boldman with a 10-4 lead over Austin Carter of Bethel Tate. Boldman's going to kick him again. 10-5. Nice double leg on the edge of the mat. Looking to get the 2. Carter trying to kick his legs out. There's 2 points for Boldman, 12-5. 42 seconds left in the second period. I'll go back out of balance. Optional start, 37 seconds left to go, second period. 12-5, Boldman in the lead, now 12-6. Both neutral again. Carter, shot, gets blocked. Steele with a front headlock. Shuck goes the other way. That was slick. 14-6, 8-point lead. That was a slick move by Boldman. He can ride him out here the last 10 seconds. They both go out. 4 seconds left in the period. Boldman with a half spiral. At the end of 2, Jacob Boldman with a 14-6 lead over Austin Carter, who will choose down to begin the third period.
Good match so far.
Very, very smooth the way Boldman's wrestling right now. He looks calm, cool, and collected out there.
Dave would tell you that he taught him everything he knows.
Yeah, because Dave knows wrestling, right? Another escape.
Good old Dave.
14-7. Another shot defended very well by Boldman. Boldman back to a front headlock. Go behind again. 16-7. For all the young wrestlers out there watching this, you guys see he blocked that arm before he went around. That's exactly what you have to do when you snap a guy down. You have to block that arm.
16-8. Taylor with double leg, and nope, 2 more points. 18-8. 10-point lead. They go out. 52 seconds left. Boldman optional start. Got a 10-point lead. Kicks him again. 18-9. Boldman trying to get one out of bounds on the line. Couldn't get it. 37 seconds left. Boldman, nice go behind. See, he didn't block that arm there. He didn't get him behind. Needs to block that arm. Got a front headlock. 30 seconds left to go in the match. Boldman can shuck him. $15 seconds. Trying another go behind. Can't get it. Boldman, nice single leg on the line. There's 2 more points. 5 seconds remaining in the match. And that's going to do it. Jacob Boldman, your winner by major decision at 132 pounds, 20-9 over Austin Carter, giving Wilmington 4 more points and giving them the lead again, 8-6.
This is kind of back and forth, isn't it?
Yep. Isaac Allen taking on Zane Copestick.
We know we have no heavyweight, so we're going to have to build up some points here.
Yeah. 138-pound matchup.
You're listening to The Sports Animal with Rick Phillips and AJ Ganger. We've got high school wrestling. CampusNation.com.
138-pound matchup underway. Isaac Allen, Zane Copestick. Allen for Wilmington. Copestick for Bethel Tate. Something made the scoreboards go off. Somebody unplugged the scoreboards.
Well, I know there's a lot of activity. These wrestlers, a lot of them are moving around and they walk around and they... So now they're going to have to figure out what the score was and the time and all that. But someone obviously tripped over whatever the cord was for the scoreboard, which is over behind the scorer's table. Or it was as simple as the hamster wasn't running in the wheel. They had to wake it up. Scoreboard's still out. In fact, that's not just the scoreboard up top, but I would imagine the scoreboards on the balconies were also recording the same thing. So we got a little time. We'll tell you tomorrow night we've got high school basketball. The Miami Trace Panthers from Fayette County will be in to play the Wilmington Hurricane. Wilmington is 15-1. I'm not really sure what Miami Trace's record is, but we're back underway with high school wrestling now.
They'll probably just keep time and score at the table. 2-point takedown. They got the scoreboards back up. 2 near fall. 4-0 to begin this match. As Zane Copestick in the lead. Put the boot in. Half now, getting more back points.
Got a cradle. Let's go of it. No back points. They're fixing the scoreboard and everything. They're keeping time at the table. At the moment, they'll probably change it back over at the end of the period. That's the end of the first period. With the score, Zane Kopstick 4.
So what's the 5-0 up there?
That should be the score of the match, but it's 4-0 because he only got 2 near fall.
All right, it has
So
been
now
corrected.
To begin the second period.
You demand there. You know all those scores right there in your head, don't you?
Uh-huh. Kopstick will begin down to begin the second period. It's just a 2 count. Here we go. Second period's underway. Kopstick on bottom. Allen on top. And Kopstick going to come out, get the reversal, look for a turn. It's 6-0. There's back points, possibly looking for a pinfall. It's Kopstick. Nine to 1, under a minute to go in the second period. Bad shot by Allen. Got to come out of that. Kopstick on the front headlock. Good dump by Allen for 2. Now Allen's going to run a butcher. It's 9-3. Allen got the bar. Gonna run hard over his head. Keep running. Isaac Allen, close to getting back points. 15 seconds to go, second period. 9-3. Zane Kopstick still in the lead. And that's the end of the second period. 9-3 is our score. And Isaac Allen still has the choice. He's going to choose down. Allen trying to sit out switch. Kopstick still hopping over. 1:25 left. Still switching hard is Allen. They go out. Good movement from the bottom position. 9-3 still. 1:21 left to go in the match. Allen has a chance for another switch. Looking for a banana split. Stalemate. 60 seconds left. Allen trying another sit out. Trying to Gazzoni. He's high. 25 seconds left. Isaac Allen needs a big move. 20 seconds left. Stalling being called against Copestick. 10 seconds remaining. Allen needs something big. Caution on red. Allen sit out switching. Still sitting out. That's going to do it. 138-pound matchup. Your winner, Zane Copestick, by score of 9-3 decision, earning 3 more points for Bethel Tate, making it 9-8 in the team score. 145-pound matchup up next. Doug Estes of Wilmington, Owen Hulk of Bethel Tate.
So what's that team score?
9-8, Bethel Tate.
Close.
Estes trying a knee pick. Now Estes back up to his feet. Trying to switch. There's 2 points for Hulk. Still trying to switch. Minute 35 left to go, first period. And there's 2 points and back points. Looking for a pinfall. He may have him. Going to settle his hips, and there's the pinfall for your winner at 145 pounds by way of pinfall. Owen Hulk of Bethel Tate, making the score 15-8 Bethel Tate. 152-pound weight class. Alistair Branch, Wilmington. Travis Kennard of Bethel Tate.
Hello? Yeah, I'm doing broadcast. Because, well, somebody could be dead. I don't know. All right.
Again, 152 pounds, Alistair Branch, Travis Kennard. Single leg by Branch, switching off to a double leg. Now he's going to put him on his back. Branch looking for the pin. He may have it here. Branch almost got it. I think Branch has got it. Lifting the head. There's the pinfall. Your winner at 152 pounds, Alistair Branch, by way of pinfall over Travis Kennard.
Guess that puts Wilmington right back into this.
Yes, it does. 14-15, Bethel Tate.
Right.
160 pounds, Brian Bergford, BJ Ratcliffe.
Now, did Bethel Tate defeat New Richmond earlier?
Yes.
Okay, so looks like they got a pretty good team.
57-15.
Ah, pretty good.
Come on, bro.
My sight line.
No point still. They go out. We're still neutral. Yeah, Brian Burford won a very close match, his first match against Ryan Buckley of New Richmond, 4-2 in Wilmington's first duel against New Richmond. And B.J. Ratcliffe pinned Buckley. There's 2 points, making it 2-0. He's going to kick him, 2-1. Under a minute to go, first period, still 2-1. Ratcliffe in the lead. Man, that's 2 on the edge. Out of bounds, 4-1. Ratcliffe in the lead. 29 seconds left to go, first period. Burford trying to switch, can't get it. 15 left in the period. Burford switching still. Stands up with it. Nothing at the end of the period. At the end of one period, B.J. Ratcliffe with a 4-1 lead over Brian Burford. Ratcliffe defers. Burford chooses down. Again, you're watching high school wrestling live on CampusNation.com. AJ Ganger with Rick Phillips, bringing you all the action, again, live on CampusNation.com on The Sports Animal. Burford got an escape to begin the period. It's 4-2. Ratcliffe with a double leg. Good legs. Good job sprawling by Burford. They're both on the edge of the line. Underhook. Our wizard thrown in by Ratcliffe. And there's 2. 6-2, Ratcliffe in the lead. 1:10 left to go, second period. Scoot the camera over.
Try scooping the tripod over.
47 seconds left, second period. Still 6-2. Ratcliffe in the lead over Burford. Kicks him, 6-3. 35 seconds left. Nice. Still got that underhook. Got to use it. Over-unders. Oh, ankle pick by Ratcliffe for 2 more points. 5 seconds left to go, 8-3. And at the end of 2 periods, B.J. Ratcliffe with an 8-3 lead. Ratcliffe down. He's up in the match 8-3 by 5. 1:54 remaining in the match. (14-18). Bethel Tate in the lead of this duel. There's one, 9-3. Two on one by Ratcliffe. Bergford with that underhook again. 1:15 to go in the match. Bergford needs something big here. Oh, trying for a fireman's. Bergford stopped it, and now he's got a cross face to get behind. Pushing the head down, cross facing hard. He's got to get his leg back. Oh, has a chance for a spladle. I don't know if he can get it. But Ratcliffe going to lock up a cradle. 2, B.J. Ratcliffe. 11-3. He's got a major decision here with 30 seconds left. Those bonus points are going to prove fatal. Now it's 11-4. That takes away the major. 15 seconds left. They go out. That was a bad choice to let him up, because that just took away the major, and he's got to get a takedown with 13 seconds left to get the major back. Double leg. Ratcliffe brings him down. And now there's 2. He got the major decision back. And that's how the match is going to end, with a 13-4 win for B.J. Ratcliffe. A major decision over Brian Bergford. 4 more points on the board. And now it is 19-14. Wilmington just down by a tech fall.
Yeah, we need a tech fall or a
Chris McAvoy
pin going on here, right?
Taking on Wyatt O'Neal, 170-pound weight class.
Got a conference going on here. This is Rick Phillips with AJ Ganger, CampusStation.com, the sports animal, bringing you live wrestling from the middle school gym here in Wilmington.
McAvoy got a whizzer down hard. O'Neal with that single leg, chasing that ankle. Good job by McAvoy to get out of that. Now he goes with a head inside single of his own. Reaches across the hip. McAvoy let go of it. Good scramble. Then back to a single leg for O'Neal. McAvoy got him flat. Needs a cross face. And McAvoy's going to get the 2. Still no points. McAvoy with a half. And when it's all said and done, what a scramble here. No. There, they gave him 2 on that. I don't think he had control. I think they should still be neutral. Scoreboard reads 2-1. They're going to keep it that way. It's 2-1 O'Neal. And now the whizzer by O'Neal may be putting McAvoy on his back. McAvoy comes up. On the shoulder. McAvoy put on his back. There's a 2, and it's 4-1. Wyatt O'Neal in the lead. 35 seconds left to go. They go out of bounds. McAvoy brought back down to the mat, but he's going to do a switch. Trying to get the reversal. There's the reversal. 4-3 with 20 seconds left to go in the first period. McAvoy looking to get back points. 10 seconds left in the first period. 4-3. O'Neal in the lead. McAvoy's high. He's got that reverse half. Looking for backs, and he doesn't get any. At the end of one, Wyatt O'Neal 4, Chris McAvoy 3. O'Neal will choose now. (19-14). Bethel Tate in the lead as a team. This is a 4-3 match in the second period. O'Neal with the switch, and now he's looking to put McAvoy on his back and possibly get the pinfall. He's got two. There's two near fall, making it 8-3. Minute 33 left to go, second period. O'Neal 8-3. He's got a cradle locked up. Needs to get hip to hip. He's going to roll with it. There's more backs. Now he's looking for a pinfall. This could be huge for Bethel Tate. He can sit there for the rest of the period. And McAvoy broke it. There's three. 11-3. Now 11-4. McAvoy with a double leg, switches to a head inside. He's going to close Whizzer. Now he doesn't have it anymore. And the official's going to call potentially dangerous on that knee. 40 seconds left in the second period. McAvoy, bad shot, got to get out. Switches to a double. O'Neal, what hips? 2 more points. 13-4, 25 seconds left. Looking for a cradle again. Reversal by McAvoy, and McAvoy looking for a cradle. And that's the end of the period. 13-6. In the third period, McAvoy will choose down. McAvoy almost turned this match right around. He needs to do that again here in the third period, down 13-6. Nine-point lead for O'Neal. McAvoy looking for the reversal. He's got that leg. Got to get his hip over. O'Neal actually has a spladle opportunity. McAvoy gets his head out. There's a funk roll. Nothing yet. Good funk roll. O'Neal still in control after the funk roll. McAvoy needs to come back out front and try again, the stalemate. But they did give McAvoy one, so it's now 13-7. They're on their feet. And on the shot. McAvoy front headlock, now got a whizzer. And there's 2 points. 15-7, 8-point lead, under a minute to go in this match. Wyatt O'Neal wrestling a great match here this evening. McAvoy's got 52 seconds to pull off the big move. He needs a move from the bottom. .40 seconds left. McAvoy, all he has to do is stand up here. Good breakdown by O'Neal. 20 seconds left. McAvoy needs something big. .10 left. Wyatt O'Neal's going to come away with a major decision here. 4 seconds left. (15-7). Granby roll. And that's it. Your winner by major decision at 170 pounds, Wyatt O'Neal, by the score of 15-7, giving them 4 more points on the board. They've widened the gap, so to speak, 182 pounds now. Dakota Jarrell, Jeff Bolts. Or Jeff Botts. Nice ankle pick by Botts. 2-point takedown. And almost had him on his back there for a second. Drops down to an ankle, works back up. Dakota standing up. It's brought back down. 2-0, 43 seconds remaining in the first period. Now down to 17 seconds left. Ten seconds left for Jarrell to get one. At the end of one period, Jeff Botts 2, Dakota Jarrell nothing. Jarrell chooses down. Jarrell needing to get out here from the bottom position, 1:50 to go in the second period. All he's got to do is stand up, but he gets broke back down. Jarrell was up for a second, got brought back down to the mat. Out. 55 seconds left. Second period, 2-0 score still for Jeff Botts. Two to one now. Botts chose to go neutral. Trying to go for a high crotch, got cut off. Oh, nice sucker drag for two by Botts. Got a squirrel tail. Looking for a turn. Now he's going to run a chicken wing. To a reverse half. Getting back points. At the end of two, Jeff Botts with a 7-1 lead over Dakota Jarrell. Then we're going to start neutral to begin the third period. Still nothing here. We're still neutral. Stalemate. Oh, we got blood time. 1:24 left to go in the third. 7-1. Jeff Botts in the lead. Again, you're watching high school wrestling live on campusnation.com, the sports animal.
Just a little over the 3-hour mark on this tri-meet. Been a good one so far. A lot of good action. Here we go again.
Still nothing yet. Another stalemate. 56 seconds left in the match. 7-1. Botts in the lead. More blood. Draw, double underhooks. Switches off to a 2-on-1. 30 seconds left in the match. Got to go big. Nice. Head inside single. Brings it up to his feet. Nothing yet. And there's two. Making it 9-1. Under 10 seconds to go. And Jeff Botts will be your winner at 182 pounds with a 9-1 major decision over Dakota Jarrell. 4 more points.
Looks like Bethel Tate is pulling away here from Wilmington.
Yeah. £195. Mark Huff, Matt Copeland. 195.
Yeah, with the matches left in the weight classes, Wilmington giving up, I don't think they can catch Bethel Tate at this moment. Nice. Single leg. Huff with the sprawl. Huff get behind. 2 points, Mark Huff. Mark Huff, 2-0 lead. 60 seconds to go, first period. There's a cradle right there. Mark's going to lock it up. Puts in a half here. He has a shot at putting him on his back. He's got it. Mark got the half, getting back points, looking for a pinfall. There's the pin. Your winner at 195 pounds by way of pinfall, Mark Huff.
That was impressive, and it also stopped the Bethel Tate
For now, but Bethel's going to
wave.
get 12 more points. 220. Bethel Tate receiving a forfeit, and heavyweight Bethel Tate receiving a forfeit. Our final matchup this evening for 106 pounds, Sawyer Garrison, Wilmington, and Bradley Young of Bethel Tate. So we got little guys. At 113 pounds will be a forfeit as well. So Bethel Tate pretty much has got this one wrapped up. As the two big guys walk off the mat, the two little guys will come onto the mat. 106 pounds to finish everything off here this evening. Garrison back out on a bad shot. Got a head inside, or head outside single. Back tripping. Nothing yet. Good scramble. Garrison brings it back down. Reverse half here. Oh, there's two. 2 points, Sawyer Garrison. 125 to go, first period. Got a squirrel tail. Looking for possibly a tilt. .40 seconds left in period number 1. Brings him back down to the mat. 30 seconds left. They both go out. No change. 25 seconds left to go first period. Sawyer Garrison 2, Bradley Young nothing. Garrison locked his hands. It's a free move. And 1 point will be given to Bradley for locking hands. Can't touch when you're on top. Your hands cannot touch. .17 seconds left to go first period. Garrison returns it back down to the mat. Goes in between the crotch. Dropping down to the ankle. 5 seconds left. And that's the end of the first period. Sawyer Garrison holding on to a 2-1 lead. Choice going to Young. Young defers. Garrison will go down. There's locking hands. It's a free move. And the official is going to blow the whistle. There's 1 point for Garrison. It's now 3-1. Back up again is Garrison. Fighting a lot, break hands, fighting. Return back down to the mat. Oh, Garrison almost had the reversal. Minute and a half left to go in the second period, 3-1. Garrison's got him off. All he's got to do is stand up. If he headhunts here. Young still got the leg in. .60 seconds remaining in the second period. Stalling against Bradley Young, riding the hip. 48 seconds left to go, second period. Garrison still remaining down. Garrison right back up to his feet as fast as he can. Grabbing that leg. Garrison keep coming up. Possibly get another stall call here before the end of the period. .25 seconds left. Garrison back up to his feet. There's one. 4-1. Sawyer Garrison in the lead. 15 seconds left. Second period. Garrison faking the shot. Short time. Got a double leg. No, he did not get the takedown in time. At the end of 2 periods, Sawyer Garrison has a 4-1 lead over Bradley Young, and Young has the choice. Young will choose down. There's locking hands again. Free move. Another 1 point, so now it's 4-2. Injury time is being started. So now this is injury time. If it all runs out, the match is over. It's only a minute and a half of injury time. He got brought down pretty hard. Looks like his elbow, maybe his shoulder. .147 left in the match. Sawyer Garrison clinging to a 4-2 lead. Garrison with a half. Got that cross wrist, brings him right back down. Sawyer's got a half and a wrist, got to pull it in tight and run it hard. Young, brought down nice, out of bounds. Young really slow to get up. His arm really doesn't look like it's doing him any good. He's not putting any pressure on that arm.
He's definitely hurt. He's using all the energy he's got just to stay in this match.
Garrison kicks him out. It's 4-3. 1:05 left to go in the match. Garrison can get another takedown here. Double leg by Garrison. Got to finish it. Still nothing. Gets out. 50 seconds left. .35 seconds left. Nice. Single leg. Still nothing. Still nothing. And there's two for Bradley Young. 20 seconds left. They go out. 17 seconds left. All Garrison has to do is get one. All Garrison has to do is get one. 15 seconds left. Still brings him down. What a way to end it. Bradley Young with the 5-4 victory over Sawyer Garrison. What a match to end it. And 113 will be a forfeit.
That was definitely a great match. Obviously, he was hurt, and he still came back to win that match.
Yeah.
A lot of guts for that young man. Well, that concludes our tri-meet for tonight. We're going to go over stats and scores and all that kind of thing. We'd like to remind you tomorrow night we've got Wilmington Hurricane boys basketball right here back in the middle school gym. Starts at 7:15 with the tip-off at 7:30. We've got Miami Trace from Fayette County coming in. It's an SCOL battle. And as I said, it'll be tomorrow night here at 7:15 with the tip-off of our pregame show. Teams are congratulating each other now. We'll get a couple interviews here to conclude the match, and then we'll send you on our way but stay tuned so we can get these interviews in. You might find some interesting tidbits of information here in these interviews.
Final score to that duel, Bethel Tate 48, Wilmington 26. Wilmington going 1-1 again in a tri-meet after winning last night in the state duel.
Number 5 for Wilmington, Bethel Tate. Wilmington 20, Bethel Tate 48.
No, it was 20, my bad, yeah. 20-48.
Yeah, that's that Common Core math again, AJ. You just open yourself up for it. It's like you do this on purpose. Our big games coming this weekend will be obviously our Saturday struggles here. We're going to have Wilmington Quaker, Lady Quaker basketball this Saturday, starting at 2:45 with the tip-off of that game at 3 o'clock. And that game will be the Lady Quakers against Heidelberg. I think it's the second time they've met this year. Away at Heidelberg and now here at Wilmington College at Herman Court. And once we get done with that, we're going to pack everything up, run across town, back here to the middle school gym for, once again, high school basketball. This time it's a tournament. There are 3 teams involved, and you can go to our website and get the tournament information as far as the teams involved. The main game of the night is that 8 o'clock tip-off. And once again, all these times are conjecture because it depends on whether a game runs into overtime and that kind of thing. But anyway, Wilmington will start the game at approximately 8 o'clock. We will be here for the second game and the third game of that struggle coming Saturday night. So we invite everybody to come back to campusnation.com for all that exciting action. AJ is now going to the locker room, see if we can get some interviews from coaches and also from perhaps a couple of the wrestlers. We'll see what we can do here, and then once we get that done, we will be calling it an evening until we're back on the air tomorrow night. We invite you to look at some of the stuff that's on our website. We have wrestling from East Clinton. We've done duels and tri-meets at East Clinton. And obviously, we've got a lot of basketball action on our website. We've got Massey football from the playoffs. We've got all kinds of action. So look through the website. We invite you to look at some of the other action that's on there, including that Covcath game with Wilmington, where Wilmington lost its first game of the year by 3 points. That is an exciting game and has gotten a lot of attention, not just on our site from local, but also from Kentucky and from across the nation. That his site, our feeds are being picked up by a national website when we post them. So we're getting some exposure for Hurricane basketball all over the country, and there's a lot of interest in the state. I know that we've got some guys up at in Columbus at Dublin Jerome. They have a great basketball team too. They lost their game the other night. They were undefeated and ranked 4th in the state. But Dublin Jerome, there's a lot of guys up there that they have been following the Hurricane as well. There's a lot of people in Columbus that are very aware of this Hurricane basketball team and have been following, in particular, the Cumberland Cousins. But obviously the entire team is chock full of talent, and whether you're talking the Cumberlands or any of the other players, there's an awful lot of talent on that team, and we invite you to tune in tomorrow night just to see that, and also on Saturday night to see the 2 games in the tourney that we will be covering. So you got someone, AJ?
I'm waiting. They're talking as the team is. They're going to come out and roll some mats.
Okay, all right.
I told Kelly to send me somebody, so you know how the media is.
That's right. Yeah, well, the team has got to. That's right. The team's got to say their their adieus as far as the meet. I'm going to see if I can pull up next week's schedule. We haven't talked about that at all. All right. So besides the basketball game tomorrow night and the women's Heidelberg game on Saturday afternoon, and then the two games that we're doing on Saturday evening, February the 4th, we've got men's college basketball. The men Quakers will be taking on Ohio Northern. And then on the 7th, we've got women's college basketball again. Marietta will be coming in to match up against the Lady Quakers. On the 10th, we've got boys high school basketball. East Clinton will come in to play here at Wilmington. Now, we went to East Clinton earlier, and that was a great game. The score may not indicate it, but that they fought tooth and nail, and literally they held on for dear life. But it was an exciting game there at East Clinton. And Jim Marsh, the athletic director out there, was very kind to let us come over and do the game. We'd like to do some more things over at East Clinton, so we are going to be in discussion with them. Then on the 11th, we've got men's college basketball. Otterbein coming in to play Wilmington. And on the 14th, women's college basketball. Baldwin Wallace in to face Wilmington. On the 18th, women's college basketball. Muskegon at Wilmington. And then we've got another high school wrestling tri-meet. This is with Bellbrook, New Richmond, which was the team that was here tonight, at Wilmington. That's on the 20th of February. And then we wrap up our February schedule, at least for the time being, with a men's college basketball game. Mount Union will come in to face the Wilmington Quakers on the 21st of February. We don't have anything scheduled for the 13th of February, but there are a couple games that we are looking at scheduling. When I say a couple games, we'll choose one of the two games as we get close to the end of the basketball season, particularly high school basketball. They're going to be doing the tournament drawings, so we want to bring you maybe a little bit of a different flavor to our basketball broadcasts. I know that the Wilmington boys will be at Chillicothe on the 13th. And, of course, logistically, we would have to make arrangements to be able to go into that gym and, to be able to do a game there. But we also are in discussion with a couple very, very highly ranked teams in the Columbus area that are going to be playing each other that evening. And so there is the possibility that we will be going up to Columbus to do our first Columbus area game. Obviously, we've been talking about studios up in the Columbus area, so we do have some interest in a lot of the teams that are up there playing in the Columbus area, and we might be able to bring you a really great matchup. These teams will probably be either one-loss or two-loss teams that will be going head-to-head on the 13th, and we'll give you more information about that as we sort of flesh this out and talk with the ADs. We should know something probably by Wednesday of this coming week. So keep a watch out on our website for that February the 13th spot as we reveal where we will be on the 13th, if at all, for some boys high school basketball action. Again, we're waiting for one of the wrestlers maybe to come out and give us an evening interview, and then we've gone over all the scores and all the matches. Why don't we go ahead and do that so that we've got that out of the way? Right.
All right, this evening we kicked off the night with Wilmington taking on New Richmond at 106. Sawyer Garrison took a forfeit for Wilmington. 113 was a double forfeit. At 120, Taylor Steele with a tech fall over Lane Dees of New Richmond. Colin Green lost by pinfall against Brandon Plank of New Richmond. Jacob Boldman with a 14-3 major decision over Nikolai Lewis. Brian Wolf, a 10-2 major decision over Isaac Allen. Doug Estes winning by pinfall over Clayton Hatcher. Alistair Branch winning by pinfall over Michael Jones. Brian Bergford winning 4-2 over Ryan Buckley. Chris McAvoy received a forfeit at 170 pounds. 182 pounds was a forfeit for Wilmington as well. At 195, Dakota Jarrell pinning Kenneth Moore.
Mark Huff at 220 with a 10-2 major decision over Justin Noble. At 285, Sean Elm received a forfeit for New Richmond. Wilmington winning that duel by a final score of 52-16. Our second duel of the evening, New Richmond versus Bethel Tate. We saw at 106, Bradley Young receiving a forfeit at 106. At 113, Lane Dees with loss by pinfall over Matt Hall of Bethel Tate. Jacob Petrie with a pinfall win over Shane Jones. Eric Peters with a pinfall win over Brandon Plank. Nikolai Lewis a 5-3 decision in overtime against Austin Carter. Zane Copestick with a 3-2 decision over Ryan Wolf. Owen Hulk with a pinfall over Clayton Hatcher. Michael Jones with 4-1 decision over Travis Kennard. BJ Radcliffe with a pin over Ryan Buckley. Wyatt O'Neill and Jeff Botts received forfeits at 170 and 182. Matt Copeland pinning Kenneth Moore at 195. Justin Noble with a 5-1 decision over Logan Sicarella. Bethel Tate and Sean Elm beating Kermit Beckworth by pinfall. Bethel Tate beat New Richmond 57-15. I'll go over our last one after this interview.
All right, in front of the camera. I know. All right, I am here with Alistair Branch, right? Broush. I've been getting that wrong. As we are going to be conducting our interview tonight. You got 2 pinfalls tonight, both against New Richmond and Bethel Tate. How do you think you look tonight, and what do you think you can improve on in the coming week?
I felt pretty good on the mat. I mean, I think on my feet I'm not the greatest, and I felt kind of shaky in the beginning, but once the match gets going, and especially on the mat, I get a lot more comfortable, and that's, I think, why I get most of my pins, because on my feet, like I said, I start off kind of shaky sometimes, but tonight, once I can get control of the match, I can usually work it into my favor. But
how do you compare tonight to last night? You guys had state duels last night. You beat Dunbar and you beat Carroll. How does tonight differ from last night?
Well, state duels is obviously a lot more exciting.
Right.
But I feel like tonight we wrestled, I think as a team we wrestled better and harder, even though you'd think that at state duels we would care more. And, well, I mean, I'm not saying we didn't care more, but tonight we got more excited.
Right.
But state duels is definitely cooler, because last year we went to Columbus for the first time, and we'd like to repeat that this year. So
you guys will have to beat a very good Bellbrook team in order to do that. That is, I think, coming up next Wednesday, isn't it? That state duel at Western Brown.
Yes.
Correct. All right, so what are some of the things that you need to work on in the next coming week to get yourself ready to go against Bellbrook? And maybe if you guys wrestle this weekend, what do you got to do to get ready?
I think I'll definitely need to work more on my feet, just being more fluid, because Bellbrook's 152's Tyler Wiederholt. He's 6th in the state last year, I believe. He's a good kid.
He was good. He was real good.
So I think I'll definitely have to stay in control of my feet. I think from what I've seen of him, I think I can hang with him on the mat. But on my feet, it'll be a struggle, I think. But I think I can do pretty well.
Well, thank you very much, Alistair.
No problem.
Good luck the rest of the season. We'll be here for the next tri-meet you guys have on February the 20th here at home. Good job.
Thank you.
You got some final, and then we'll wrap it up.
All right, the duel that we just saw between Wilmington and Bethel Tate. I'd start at 120. Taylor Steele with a 15-1 major decision over Jacob Petrie of Bethel Tate. Eric Peters with a pinfall victory over Colin Green. Jacob Boldman a 20-9 major decision over Austin Carter of Bethel Tate. Zane Copestick 9-3 decision over Isaac Allen. Owen Holtke with a pinfall over Doug Estes. Alistair, we were just talking to, with a pinfall over Travis Kincaid. BJ Ratcliffe, a 13-4 major decision over Bryant Burkford of Wilmington. Wyatt O'Neal, a 15-7 major decision over Chris McAvoy. Jeff Botts, 9-1 major decision over Dakota Jarrell. Mark Huff pinfall win over Matt Copeland. 220 and 285 were both forfeits received by Bethel Tate. And Bradley Young finished it off with a 5-4 victory over Sawyer Garrison, and 113 was also a forfeit. Final score of that duel, 48-20, Bethel Tate winning it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching High School Wrestling live on CampusNation.com. The Sports Animal for AJ Ganger, Rick Phillips.
Sound like your little dragon there, huh? Yeah.
We got another game tomorrow night coming your way, 7:15 pregame show. Tip-off will be starting at around 7:30. So, Rick, take them home.
Yeah, well, go Kane, and we will see you tomorrow night for high school basketball. Miami Trace will be coming in to play the boys' Hurricane basketball team. Good night, everybody.